So this is Louis, and although I may have told you that I was planning to do a scripted version of this video about Cyberpunk, I sat back after writing about 2,000 words of this script and looked at what I had written and came to the conclusion...
Oh, fuck it.
Oh, fuck it. Yes, that's your answer. That's your answer to everything.
That being the case, I decided rather than go through a 40-minute video laying out what I believe, why, how it came to this, I decided it would be much easier to ask those of you that care to go back and watch my videos on this, which I have talked about at length. I think I've made a strong case, and let me get the two that I really want to recommend for you to watch. It is Please Hire More Capitalists, which is just generally about my issue with this. It's not specific to Cyberpunk. High Expectations, Time, and Hype Channels, which is very specific to what I'm going to be talking about in this. Why Don't You Care What I Think is another one related to Cyberpunk, and the original, which is Just Sell Me Your Game. Those four I'm going to recommend to you to go watch. Originally, I was going to be a lot more abrasive about this.
I haven't reviewed, we only just found out we're there, review it.
But instead, to my lovely and kind, my beautiful audience and subscribers, I'm going to say, please go watch these videos, so that way I don't have to repeat myself and I don't have to waste 40 minutes of my time scripting this shit out, telling you how I came to believe what I believe and why my opinion is what it is. I don't really think it's necessary for me to start clipping shit, to write a script just to describe all this, when I've already said it. And I think that, for the most part, the two videos especially that I've recommended, which are Please Hire More Capitalists and High Expectations, Time, and Hype Channels, I'm pretty sure that my reasoning is pretty airtight in those videos. And like I said, the other two are Why Don't You Care What I Think and Just Sell Me Your Game. I don't think there's anything wrong with those videos. They're not short in large part, but they break down exactly what I believe. And as I said, I think they're pretty airtight. I really didn't get much dissent with any of those videos, so I don't really understand why people on Twitter are giving me grief over the news of, oh, hey, guess what? Yet again, we're making more changes to the character creator. Hey, we've actually confirmed this content. We haven't confirmed one other thing in this game yet, but just this. We keep changing it. Here's your changes. It's frustrating. I don't understand why I'm alone in this. I fundamentally don't get it. I really don't get why I am alone in my frustration, where it's almost the middle of May. This game is coming out in the middle of September. Where the fuck is the information? Okay, you got to keep this in perspective, guys, okay? We haven't received 1 second of footage as to the final version of this game. Every single second of footage has either been a bullshit, misrepresentative cinematic trailer or demo footage in which they scream at the top of their lungs that this isn't the final version of the game and it's all subject to change. We're a few months away from release. Where in God's name is the footage? What are the factions? What are the weapons? What are the abilities? We have implications, we have suggestions, we have footage that says that it's subject to change. We don't have any confirmations of anything. The only thing that's confirmed is shit as it relates to the character creator. I hate to break this to you, but what we have so far is the demo to The Sims 4, which was a character creator. That was the demo. Nothing else. And that's fine. But as it relates to Cyberpunk, this is an RPG. It's incredibly unorthodox for me to be totally in the dark as it relates to any aspect of your game, where we don't have a single second of finalized footage of this is going to be in the game. This will be in the game. This is the HUD. These are the graphics. This is the content. These are the abilities. These are the guns. There's no confirmation of any of these things. We barely have any understanding of the gameplay outside of the demo footage, which, like I said, it's subject to change, and they have been changing it. The only confirmation we've gotten has been the character creator, and they continue to change it. Like, this most recent wave of information, one article. Thank you, Discord. We have not received any information as it relates to what is actually in this game. And I am aware of the fact that in June they are having some kind of event where, I mean, maybe this is going to be the info dump where I'm embarrassed. They answer every conceivable question that any potential buyer can come up with. Every question is going to be answered in this. But that would not be what they've been doing. That would be pretty much the opposite of what they've been doing throughout this. So I estimate that we're not really going to receive anything. Maybe, like I said, I mean, maybe they blow it out of the water and I look like a total ass in this. But, I mean, I don't expect it. I don't expect them to actually give me what I'm looking for, which is something more than, you know, genitalia swapping as though this is a porn game. I fundamentally don't care about your character creator. I like that it's there. I like the options there. Blah, 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 blah. But the fact is, I want to know about this fucking RPG. Is that too much to ask? I don't think it is. You know, I made a comparison in the past to Bloodlines 2. And when it comes to Bloodlines 2, I know who the factions are. I know who the leadership are composed of. We've seen the leadership in footage, in trailers. We have a good idea what the final game is going to look like. We have a decent idea of the guns you can use. We know all the abilities. Like, we know aspects of this game that are going to be in the final version of the game. That game could wind up being total trash. But to me, it's like, I'd rather know than not know. My frustration is, though, that so many of the details to this RPG are just unknown. The company itself seems completely detached from the idea that I, as a potential customer, should know this information when we're a few months away from release. The other side of this, which is the genitalia angle, and my problem with this, is that this is another thing where, you know, it's like, hey guys, you know, it's some SJWs are making demands. Who is it?
What do we have here?
Oh look, it's CD Projekt Red on their hands and knees, ready to implement shit at a moment's notice for SJWs. And hey, guess what? Are the SJWs satisfied?
What do you want?
It's not that simple.
What do you want? God damn it. What do you want?
No, they're not satisfied. They're never satisfied. But what does it matter? Fucking CD Projekt Red is going to continue to do their bidding anyways. I'll say this to the SJW community. Can you guys please, instead of demanding more genital options, can you demand some finalized footage from this game? Can you please demand, please, I'm begging you, to the SJWs, I'm bowing to you, I'm bending my knee to you, please ask CD Projekt Red for 1 second of finalized footage from this game. Please ask them for confirmations of anything that is going to be in this game. Because regardless of what you're reading from old articles on IGN of, hey, look what's in this footage, none of these things are actually confirmed. Everything is subject to change. To them. We don't know anything outside of genital swapping. That's confirmed. Oh boy. Gee whiz. I'm so excited for the Sims 4 demo. I'm so excited for fucking Genderpunk V. I erroneously thought this was an RPG, but instead it's a fucking character creator for a porn game. This is unbelievable. And again, I don't know why I'm alone in saying this. I don't know why I'm alone in questioning why this is the case. People freaking shat a brick with that last gameplay non-trailer from Ubisoft as it relates to Assassin's Creed Valhalla. People lost their minds over that. And yet we're a few months from release for one of the biggest games of the year, which has been delayed like, what, 2-3 times at this point? What is it? Is it even more than that? I'm not even sure. I have to go back and look. What is in the game? What is in this game? I have no clue. Because they've already changed the fucking character creator 4 times. God knows how many times they've changed the actual game itself. I would like to know. Is it too much for me to ask? I don't think so. Because I've been asking this for months. I would really like to know. Or at a minimum have some idea. But we're not quite there yet. We haven't seen the 1 second of finalized footage just yet. And I have a little bit of a problem with that. My hope is, in June, at this event, I'm not asking you to show me the whole game. I'm not asking for anything other than give me some guns that are going to be in the game. Give me some swords, shotguns, whatever you're including for weapons. Show me them. Show me what's going to be in the game in terms of armor, your personal wear, the styles. You've alluded to the styles. Show me the styles that are going to be in the final game. Like these styles, I look at these styles. I'm like, ooh, this looks good. Ooh, I like this. I like this. Show me the footage of it in the finalized game. There's cars, there's motorcycles. Ooh, interesting. There's public transportation or shuttles or whatever. Ooh, show me anything. Give me the finalized version of the game in any capacity. Factions, characters, abilities, anything. For the love of God, confirm something. It's a small detail, but I thought I should include it anyways. You know when they reconfigured or redesigned their female V?
I'm waiting.
I don't like that. Your character is ugly. Don't make your protagonist ugly. I know that you have SJWs to pander to. I understand that. And that's likely why this redesign was done. But I would suggest if you're going to make your female protagonist look like a non-passing tranny, maybe put a little bit more effort in for them to not be a postmodernist horror. Okay? Just a suggestion. It doesn't help me like your game more. It doesn't help me feel as though that this game is headed in a great direction when you're doing things such as that. It's something that I actively dislike. And that has been the story of CD Projekt Red and their handling of Cyberpunk 2077. You've never alleviated my doubts an iota since the very beginning. Since the first trailer. Even with the demo. The first demo you've shown. Even there, I had questions and I was like, ooh, like, why are they being so up in the air about so much of this? Why? What is with the overwhelming sense that like they're going to change this game? And we don't actually know what the final cut is going to be. And we don't know what the details are for what is in this game. It's just implied. It is a mission or half a mission or a chopped up demo footage that only the fucking press saw. And they relate to us. I don't like any of these things. Stop doing some of them. Not necessarily all, but just some. Stop doing some of these things. Start doing better as it relates to representing your game that's coming out in a few months. Okay? Stop with this nonsense. Stop with it. Just show us the game. Show us the final version of this game. Stop beating around the bush. Stop implying shit. Stop posting fan art and bullshit. I don't want to see someone's fan video, okay? I don't want to see some person's fan video. I want to see content. I want to see the actual finalized version of the game. I don't care about the fans. I don't care about cosplay. I don't care about all this other shit. I don't care about the design art of this game. What the designs are of this game. Show me the game. Show me the final version of the game. To any degree. 1 second of footage. Let me see it. Maybe in June we get the info dump of everything. But I sincerely doubt it. And all I'm just saying is that if we get to like July, late July, end of July, August, and like we still have no fucking clue as to the final version of this game, like, I'm just saying, like, at what point is anyone else other than me, any other person but me, is anyone going to ask any questions as it relates to this? Is anyone going to raise any doubts, ask any questions, write an email, at somebody on Twitter, be like, yo, what's going on with this? Can we see the game? Like, we're in the dark, and we're a few months from release. What is going on? Show the game. Show what you got. Okay, I'm calling. Show what you got. Seriously. I don't understand why I'm alone in feeling this way. However, like I said, I don't want to make this 5 hours, so I'll leave it there. Thanks for listening.